Yo, yo. Alright. Forgive me for how I may look. I just want to start off. I just want to be transparent. I want to leave no questions involving me, at least. Or if there is a question, then I just want to clear my name for myself. Like, if the truth really sets you free, I want to be perfectly honest now. Perfectly honest. Like, there's no turning back. I'm gonna say it exactly how it is. So if I turn my back on my own word now, then that just makes me uncertain. It just makes me a liar. It makes me untruthful. So I just want to be truthful now. Completely truthful. I knew what I was hiding. Okay. So this happened 2 years ago, somewhat 2 years ago. I lost my dog in a global canine protection group. I'm always talking about this. Global Canine Protection Group is a company I used to work for. And I wasn't always good at the job. As a matter of fact, I barely made it to actually receiving my certificate. Like, I barely made it to the job. It's not a job where it's taken very seriously. It's really not. Like, you can tell by being a coworker. Like, we're not. None of us really take it seriously. It's just a cash grab, which is cool. It's feeding a lot of people, so that's good. But if you're a bomb seeking company, like, you should be taking your job a little bit more seriously. Like I did towards the end of my career at Global Canine Protection Group. I started taking it very seriously. And I was growing up, so I made mistakes along the way, towards the end. So yeah, again, this is where I want to be perfectly clear and honest. I would get frustrated with my dog to the point where all right, so she would just not listen to me. She would not respect me. She's a dog. Just hear me out. She would not do what she's supposed to, right? Over there where they're teaching us, they teach us to be alpha. And yeah, I was never the alpha that I guess they wanted me to be, but I tried to be, and I was just toxic. I ended up very toxic, very toxic. I would consider this beating my dog. I did beat my dog. So I was away from the cameras, every time I was away from the cameras, again, I just want to be perfectly honest. Because, yeah, this is bigger than you or me. Because if they get away with this, it's just going to end up bad for everyone, even who's not involved. So yeah, so every time she would not listen to me, I would get frustrated. Like, I lost my cool. I lost my cool, and every time we would go away from the cameras, I would, like, I would punish her, like smack her maybe. I'm trying to. I would smack her. That's for sure. I would smack her. I'm just trying to remember everything, like everything I did. All right, so that was, yeah. So I would smack her, trying to get her to listen. Like, listen, this is what you're supposed to do. Otherwise, they're gonna, I'm gonna get fired. So I cared about my job more than I cared about her as a partner. And yeah, they don't really teach us to care about our partners. Um, in my opinion, they just teach us incorrectly. But that's their career. That's their job, right? I have no right to tell them how to do their job if I don't even know how to do it correctly. So yeah, I knew that. So I never told them. I that's the wrong way of teaching a dog. Evidently, I started messing up too. I started messing up. And yeah, like I said, when I was away from the cameras, as a matter of fact, she would poop on the job so much out of frustration. Like, she doesn't want to do this no more. You get me? My dog. She doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to work. And I get it. She's a dog. She was forced into this. She has no say so. So yeah, yeah, so once I would get to the car and away from the job, I would really, like, all right, oh yeah, she would, all right, so let me finish this. she would poop, right? Out of frustration. I'm like, oh, you're making me look dumb. You're making me look like I don't know what I'm doing, which I didn't know what I was doing. So she didn't want to work. So she was making it perfectly clear that, hey, I don't want to do this. So she's pooping everywhere. You know, like just she's a smart dog. She's knowingly like just trying to, she just doesn't want to do this. So yeah, I would grab after we're done screening, which is like going around sniffing all these pallets and stuff like that for any bombs or anything. She would, we would just go back inside, and yeah, after I would just grab the bag and I would save the bag with the poop inside. So grab it with a glove, and I would back to my car, drive a little bit away, and I would like really just pull over and really just put it in her face like, this is not what you're supposed to do. This is nicer than what I'm about to start saying. But this is all raw. This is all true. And the reason they don't question this, they don't question my story because that'll bring up a lot of things I've said to be true. You know, before I got fired, they were harassing me for a month, maybe. At least it was a month that they were harassing me, and I was reporting it, and it didn't seem to be doing anything. None of my reports seemed to be doing anything besides making them come at me again, like just harassing me again, just trying to get me to lose my cool, which they did eventually do. But okay, that's all right. Just let me finish. Just try and stay with me. I am all over the place. So yeah, I would also with the I would choke her in the car, like just because I didn't want to do it over there, like in front of them, which they're cool with doing, but the way they taught us, like this is what you're supposed to do, no matter who's watching, is like just choke them out a little bit, just to like, because you're supposed to be alpha, right? They didn't mind us doing that in person. They obviously they did want us to train better, to look better, right? But yeah, I guess I either wasn't doing it efficiently, because I would feel like that's even worse. That's choking them is even worse. Like I want to do without the choking, but since I didn't really know how to do it, and I was embarrassed to do it in public, I would do it in hiding, away from the cameras, no chances of being seen, you know. So yeah, I would go to my car and I would choke her in the car. But like that wouldn't get to her either. And this happened for a while. I did a lot of things. I really hurt her. Like I would really choke her. She passed out. She passed out a few times. She really passed out. And I also like all right, stay with me. This is raw. With my knife that they allow us to use, like just to cut open the wrap, sometimes the boxes maybe, in order for my dog to sniff inside, just to see if there's any bomb scents inside, because we're preventing that. And yeah, so that's what I use the thing for. But I also she would I'm just saying everything, bro. I'm just trying to leave no questions. I'm just trying to be fully transparent. Like I was just like, she's not listening. So after time and time again of just me being too embarrassed to do it in public, I found myself doing it in hiding, but even worse, like horrible. Like I don't believe in choking them, but now I'm doing it because I'm protected, right? By no cameras, no one can see me. Now I'm protected, right? And I'm feeling more comfortable to do it even harder, or choke her really, really horribly. Yeah, I would sometimes even hit her with the bottom of my knife, which is hard. It's like hard, which is this. It's not a knife, but like you get it. It's like hard. And I mean, I wouldn't hit her that hard, but still, it would sting her, just like that on top of the head. Just like, listen, just please. I'm like, just work with me. We come back home and we're living good. Like, so yeah. Um, yeah, so they're cool. And all right, so that's done, right? So I would do that. That happened. I was a horrible owner, but then I started giving her magic mushrooms, and we started improving very rapidly. Oh yeah, our connection got, our bond, as they called it, got very strong. We got very strong, and again, the cameras back up everything. Every claim I claimed, every report I made, it backs it up. Just everything, I'm being backed up by the cameras, but I don't have financial ability, I guess. I don't have the finances to back up or to get a lawyer that takes me seriously, or like no one's taking me seriously, you know? No one is taking me seriously. So that's what's leading me towards being fully transparent, because I want to leave, because again, this is much bigger than me or the company even. It goes bigger than that. So I want to get everything off my chest. So I just leave it all on the table, like there. It's there. You want to pick up my case? It's important to pick up, but it's there now. It's like, just know that I'm truthful, fully, completely. I am not afraid of anything now. Punish me, but bring up, in punishing me, which you should do, we should go after the people who really started harassing me towards when I actually cleaned up my actions. I started cleaning up everything, everything. I became what I became pretty good. Even better. Or no, I'm sorry. I wasn't good. I was good at faking it. But no, I started getting really good. Real good. So, and yeah, it shows on the cameras again. Like I started giving her magic mushrooms, which strengthened our bond, as I was saying. Yeah, we just felt really connected. It was beautiful. Now, understand that I've always been a big believer in magic mushrooms, which I've always been a big believer in magic mushrooms. Ever since I got my Inglewood job, I was a um administrative secretary. Administrative secretary. I believe that was my title. Yeah, it goes back, way back. I've always been magic mushrooms, marijuana even. Just plants, you know. I've always been about the plants, you know. Just I'm really trying here. I've always been willing to try, like, figure out what's going on here, because I just want to better myself, you know. So I've tried my best, no matter what, no matter what, no matter who said anything. So yeah, yeah. My parents didn't always believe in me when they also didn't they also didn't like the fact that I was on magic mushrooms, but I never kept it a secret either, and that's always got me in trouble too. But yeah, it's not about them. They're just, you know, worried about where this path might take me. Like it might have been a gateway drug. You get me? So yeah, I've always been truthful with them, like trying to speak. Like I would say common sense, but I don't want to be rude. This is just how I say it. I really strongly believe that it's common sense that it's better to go with the plants than any pharmaceutical, chemical filled pills or drugs and stuff like that. I don't believe in nature as any drugs. It has compounds in it, but they're natural. They don't need any chemicals to give that certain substance the compounds that people mistakenly say gets you high. You get me? Yeah. So yeah, I say all this to say this. Like months before I was terminated, at least a month before I was terminated, during the month of my termination, I'm gonna just say it like that. During the 30 days of my termination, 30 days before my termination at least, they were harassing me. You get me? They were like trying their best to really break my character, and they were breaking my character. I really started flipping them off, really going off, really going off, really going off on camera, but like just trying to make, just trying to make it like I didn't care, like like I didn't care, because if they really wanted to fire me at this point, then okay, then we're gonna have to, we would be forced to confront all of my reports. You get me? But they didn't. They didn't report. I mean, they didn't confront anything that they did. They just looked at me as if I lost my head. You get me? I'm just like, oh, he all of a sudden he went crazy. This this very happy guy. all of a sudden went crazy, you know? So yeah, that's what it would look like. But if you read a single one of my reports and took it seriously, then you'd be like, okay, dude, everything you're saying is true. This is why I'm being transparent now. As late as I am, 2 years later, but this is much bigger than us. Not a lot of people understand that, so they're still not willing to pick up this case. Like, there's a lot of people involved in keeping me away from my dog named Nicole, my canine. Uh, ID number 28425. And yeah, they don't realize the things that will come if they get away with keeping that dog away from me, keeping my girl away from me. Yeah, so all right, so look, I'm the guy who was blessed with that position. Whether I didn't deserve it at the time or I did, I was blessed with that position, which I did deserve towards the end of my career, ironically, you know. Um, yeah, like it's like they said, "Oh shit, okay, he's smart enough. We can't let this happen." Something in the back of their heads had to have said like, "Nah, we can't let this guy continue." You know. But it was just the timing of it. If you should have been fired me. You get me? Not when I was getting rapidly more better and faster. I was getting good. You know, like the timing was a little weird. All of a sudden, I smarten up, right? I smarten up. We start working well, and then all that that stuff starts happening. I start getting harassed, and then yeah, they eventually terminated me and didn't tell me what the cause of my termination was. They literally told me cause for termination for cause. Yeah, and what was the cause? They never answered. They said that I was gonna be able to. They ignored me. They didn't give me a chance at all. They just ignored me. And I just want to make sure everything is left on out there so that I can honestly say I did what I had to do. I tried my best. Okay, and now let's go into this. Let's say I do get my dog back, right? My partner, my canine, my girl, my baby. Imagine everything falls into place, right? Everyone comes to their senses. Everyone comes to their senses. Um, imagine all of my claims. They'll be forced. They'll be forced to confront. This is what I say. This is much bigger than you or me. They'll be forced to confront everything that I've been saying. I was threatened. They were trying to. Oh, they're harassing me. They're trying to intimidate me. A lot of corruption is going on, and I'm asking for help. Hello. So they'll be forced to confront these things and much more. Because look, I'm over here. I'm not trying to change anyone, right? But I am like whenever someone is asking me about like what I eat and stuff like that, or diet comes up, right? I'm not afraid to go into everything. I drink my own urine. I eat magic mushrooms. Just all these different things. I'm plant based. I'm vegan. Stuff like that. Alkaline. So yeah, I'm not afraid to go into these topics. It interests me. It interests me. So obviously, and I'm educated in it. I'm not the most educated in it, but I'm educated in it. I know what I'm talking about. I can still be wrong. I'm not always correct about certain things. But I'm pretty well educated. So yeah. Um. Okay. What else? Love you guys. What else? What else? All right. Let me see. My bad if I look a little dirty. I haven't showered. Just trying to be truthful. Fully, completely transparent. All right. Yeah, so if everything falls into place, right? I get my dog back, and this will be a big chain reaction, a big chain reaction, because everything, my word will be taken a little bit more seriously. Everything I'm claiming, everything I've been through, everything I've been through will be taken a lot more seriously. Like, hey, why did they? They'll be questioned, then they'll be maybe, hopefully they'll be more willing to really investigate everything I've been saying I've been involved in. Like the 4 times that they tried framing me for meth, the times where the cops lied to me in order to put me in handcuffs and put me into a place where people, crazy people go. You get me? And yeah, everything will be put into question and investigated. Boom, boom, chain reaction. I get my dog back. So these people who were harassing me, that no one took me seriously about, they'll be they'll be in the spotlight now. Like, hey, why'd you do this? What was your motive? Did someone put you up to it? Because I'm sure someone put someone up to this. Ain't no way all these people started coming at me back to back to back. Holy moly! Like, damn, give me a break. Yeah. So before today, some of this knowledge was not known. The whole hitting my dog in the head with a knife, like to try and wake her up, like, please work with me, work with me. That was never known because I never said that. I never said that. I was ashamed of it, and I didn't want to let that be known. I'm not proud of that. But again, this is much bigger than if I gotta get punished. I mean, if I gotta put myself in the hot seat, if I gotta sacrifice my wrongs for the greater good, then I'm gonna do it. Even if it involves me going to jail, prison, anything, I'm gonna just do it. I've done a lot wrong and I'm ready to make it right. I'm ready to make it right. I'm ready to be the ones who make it right. One of the people who make it right. You get me? I made too many mistakes as it is, and I know how to clean it up. I know how to clean it up. It all starts with diet, which people don't really take seriously. This is why this will be a massive chain reaction. Cause yeah, all right. So let's all right. So I connected with my dog, and some people can do it without magic mushrooms and plant-based medicines, but I did it through magic mushrooms. So imagine if, because there is a lot of people who don't take their job seriously, and it's a bomb-seeking company. We have to take it seriously, seriously. So yeah, so magic mushrooms help me. So there's people who still need that extra push, that extra help, and they're not getting it through their trainers. Like, because the trainers don't really, they don't really do much. And I am not talking smack about them, but it's because it's different. Like, we can train you, yeah, and you look good in front of the trainers because the dog is smart. The dog knows, okay, I gotta be good in front of this guy. But as soon as we get back into work, like, they mess around, and that's everyone's fault because again, none of us take it seriously. None of us take it that seriously. The trainers might take it a little bit more seriously because of their job title, which is great. But the people on the grounds actually doing the work, they don't take it that much. They don't take it that seriously, and that's clear to see. Like, excuse me. Um, yeah. So those who need the help, magic mushrooms will be that help. Can be that help. It has the potential to be that help, that helper, a little mushroom given to both of you so you guys can connect together and understand the situation, the position you guys are both in. You get me? Like, trust me, the dog understands. Everyone needs a little bit of help, and if the trainers aren't training in the way that the worker needs to be trained, because everyone learns differently, then try magic mushrooms. It helped me. This is speaking from experience. I'm not just throwing out just a random thing out there just to, I don't know. I'm not just throwing something out there. Just at random. I've this stuff is powerful. This stuff is powerful. It awakens you. First of all, it's brain protein. Every mushroom you eat is brain protein, gut protein, just stuff, just very good for you, very beneficial. Every mushroom. Yeah. We can go into like hybridized mushrooms not being that good for you or not at all being good for you, but that's hybridized. This is why the word alkaline kind of needs to be taught and learned more about. Like we have to be more educated in the word alkaline, the importance of alkalinity. This is why, look, if you guys don't want to hire me back, take what I'm saying into consideration at least. Like investigate. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If you can't find out that this might be the truth, what I'm saying is the truth, then okay. You did your part by trying to figure out if this was the truth or not. If it doesn't make sense to you, okay, dismiss it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's because trust your gut. I can be wrong. So if it doesn't make sense to you, then all right then. Then it doesn't make sense. You know, I'm not gonna force you into believing what I want you to believe or what I believe in. All right, what else? What else? I think I'm done. Oh yeah, and I don't know how that was caused. I don't know how that was caused. I don't know. I'm gonna be I'm still being fully transparent. When I was choking her, after one of the times I choked her, I realized that a chunk of her ear was gone. I don't. So it was me. That's a fact. There's no way anything else could have happened that didn't involve me or whatever. That was me. So I don't know what happened though. I really don't know what happened. I was. I felt bad, but again, I was still sick. Um, that's why the magic mushrooms came in clutch. Magic mushrooms came in clutch. Um, yeah. So and going into the conspiracies, right? Going into the conspiracies now, I feel like the all right. Look, the only reason you would be trying to stop me as hard as they're trying to stop me, because look, I also got another job after, like a good time after I got terminated from the Global Canine Protection Group job, which is with the canine job. I got another job at On Track. Uh, it's like an Amazon kind of thing. Like you move packages and delivery drivers come and pick up the packages and drive them to their destinations and stuff like that, to the people who ordered the packages. In other words, so yeah, I would just put them in their place, and I was good at it. So I wanted to be a trainer, and the same thing. I started getting harassed towards the end of my career, and I didn't. This time I learned, cause I'm smart. I know. Ever since the Global Canine Protection Group, it was just too off. Okay, something's wrong. Something's wrong. You're trying to fire me for because of magic mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? No matter how well I do the job, you're just trying to fire me, make me look like I'm a bad guy. This is going on the conspiracy side, but this is truly what I know is going on. You know, like I know that this is going on. It's too obvious to the person going through it, which is me, and the people who are still involved in it. So yeah, so On Track, right? I'm good at what I do. I'm very fast. I love it. I love doing what I do. If I love it, I'm gonna be good at it. I'm gonna somehow find a way to be good at it. And yeah, so I wanted to be a trainer, right? And then all of a sudden, I people are throwing things at me, bossing me around way too much. Like I'm already doing this, and you're telling me to do it. All right, cool, I'll do it. But you're doing this repeatedly. Like you see me picking up the box. Why tell me to pick up the box type of thing? Like you like just a lot of stuff. Like damn. I mean, I kept my composure over there at this job, come at the whole time, and they still found a way to fire me. You get me? So yeah, but yeah, so let me just tell you about all this stuff that's happening over here. So I'm either the problem, right? Because I know how, okay, fired from 2 jobs, and you're claiming you're being harassed before you get fired. How come no one's believing you, Armani? You got to be the issue. I understand that perspective. Like I get how people can see that, but you just got to be there, and you got to like again. If I had the money, and if I had a lawyer with guts, all they have to do is look at the cameras or put them on blast. Like, hey, all right, then this guy's claiming this. Let's look at the cameras. He's saying the cameras are backing him up. Boom. I'll take all these people down. Easy. Overnight. Case closed. Done. But like I said, it goes way bigger than me or you. There's people. natural enemies to me, because my intention is to be one of the people who heal the world. So obviously you're gonna have natural, natural enemies. People who just want money, like the pharmaceutical business. They're not concentrating. Just stay with me. They're not concentrating on actually saving their patients, because that'll put them out of business. Oh shit! I accidentally cured this guy from cancer. That's why he comes over here and keeps paying me. Oh damn! What am I gonna do? At least I still have this guy. Oh shit! I cured him from diabetes. Oh shit! Now how am I gonna keep making? Okay, this guy got a broken leg. I can fix that. He goes to another person to fix his broken leg. Oh, and charges less. Oh shit! You get me? So yeah. So it's common sense with that. And, like I really, sometimes this stuff is obvious to me, or I'm just really a conspiracy theorist. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, going back to On Track. They're throwing things at me, making it obvious that they don't want me working there anymore. They don't want me working there. They want me to lose my cool. So they'll have something to throw at me once they fire me. But yeah, and I knew that, or at least I thought about it like that. Like, okay, you're obviously trying to make me lose my cool. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna just make yourself look dumb, even more dumb. You're not gonna get away with this, right? That's in my head. You're not gonna get away with it this time, because I still believe it's connected. Everything is connected, especially these two situations. Like, something about Global Canine. They're either paying people over here to like, all right, we don't want this guy to have money, bro. He's pretty. He's talking about a lot of stuff. He's talking about a lot of stuff, and that I don't like him talking about. Yeah, so get rid of him. We don't want him having money at all. So yeah, I get fired, right? No, I'm sorry. They throw things at me. They're picking on me. They're throwing things on the ground. Okay, they threw things at me, right? And then they throw things on the ground and tell me to pick it up and move it to their destination. I'm like, what? Okay, so I do that. But now you're throwing things in the wrong destination, telling me to fix it multiple times. Like, you're supposed to be one of the lead. You're the lead. You're one of the leads. I don't know. It's just a lot of weird stuff happened. Oh, and then later on, like, I'm reporting all these things, right? Oh, they also said that I was high on the job. Oh, which also happened at Global Canine Protection Group. As soon as Sergio De La Cruz, one of the supervisors, accused me of being high on the job after he messed up with the schedule, hiring two. So I'm all over the place. The point is, over there at Sergio De La Cruz, at Global Canine Protection Group, he accused me of being high on the job. So as soon as that happened, I called up one of the other supervisors and I was telling him what was happening. Sergio's making me real uncomfortable. He's telling me that, or he's accused me of being high on the job. Oh, and he said it again, and then, all right, so I whip out my phone, right? I whip out my phone saying, please answer me. The person I was trying to ask for help, this guy's harassing me. So, and then he says it again. I'm like, okay, I gotta FaceTime this guy. So I FaceTime him, boom. FaceTime him and I said, look at my eyes. I'm not high. I arrived here 30 minutes before my work actually begins. I'm here. I'm just ready to work, and this guy is harassing me already. Oh, and he also tried pressing me and scaring and intimidating me. Oh yeah, so I put everything on blast, right? And I also made a report on it. And that didn't help. That did not help. That didn't help at all. But yeah, so that happened over here. That type of situation happened over here. This lead accused me of being high on the job. I'm like, again, I didn't handle everything properly over here, but pretty well for the circumstances that they put me under, the situation that they put me under. But over here, everything was beautiful, professionally handled. No one can complain. You cannot complain and actually or you can't look. You don't look good. You don't look good. Like if you were to say that I was the one acting unprofessional, you would not succeed under anyone else's perspective. If everyone, like, dude, we see what's going on. You're picking on this dude. That's how I would see it. So yeah, after this person over here at On Track now accused me of being high, I reported it. And yeah, it's like, I also said in both situations, drug test me. Why don't no one drugs test me? They just accuse me and that's it. They don't ever drug test me. But This place, they don't drug test because everyone at Global Canine Protection Group is on something. I'm just playing. Not everyone, but a lot of them. A lot of them are either, most of them are alcoholics. They drink some type of alcohol. I'm gonna say most, very comfortably. Most. A lot of them smoke weed. Some of them eat mushrooms. But it was only with me because I feel like they came at the reason they came at me in in my mind is because like I was really about health. I'm really about changing the world, you know? And I don't do it in a pushy way, like, hey, this is the way. Stop doing it like that, like boom, boom, boom. No, I'm just like, look, I'm introducing you to a better way. If you ask me about it, you get me? Or sometimes I do feel comfortable with you enough to say, you know, you should come over here eat at Vegans LA, which is a restaurant in Inglewood that serves very healthy food. You know, vegan and alkaline. Alkaline is the healthy. There's some things in vegan foods that are unhealthy. And yeah, so alkaline is just healthy. Healthy. So yeah. That's why I feel like they're picking on me. You get me? Really picking on me. Um, yeah. So back to on track. Um, one of the managers, right? The managers pulled me into the office, accuses me of telling people what to do. Like again, I already told them about, hey, can I be a manager, one of the leads. I'm pretty good. You know, I mean, I didn't say I'm pretty good, but I felt I was pretty good, so I said, you know, can I be one of the leads? Like, is there a lead position? If there is, I would like to try out. Pretty much, that's literally that. Now, that's not literally what I said, but that's pretty much what I said. You know, paraphrasing. Even yeah. So I told him that, put it in his mind already. Like, you know, I'm interested. You know, I like this. This is cool. This is chill. But yeah, anyways, the manager, the same person I went to kind of introduce the idea that, hey, I'm interested in being a lead. The same person, he accused me of telling people what to do. I'm like, no, you can look at the cameras. But I said it like this: you can look at the cameras. I'm not in a position to tell anyone what to do. You get me? Like if someone asks me, someone newer than me asks me where to put it, I tell them. But like other than that, I keep my mouth shut. I smile a lot. I laugh a lot. I'm doing my job well, very fast. And it's just how I am. I'm just like I'm not. I don't know. The way I work, I guess people at that job can say that I'm showing off, but it's just I'm naturally like I'm a little bit more faster. Um, I just do my job, you know, and I do it in a happy way. So I guess that upsets people. Why are you so happy? Why are you always so smiley? Which I have gotten before, which I don't mind. But when you take it that step further, like start picking on me just because I'm happy doing what I do, then that becomes an issue. I mean, I'm not trying to beat you up, but like, I mean, but it becomes an issue. Like, you target me. I don't know why you're targeting me. You should be happy to have a worker like me who doesn't mind working. You know. And yeah, so he put me to the office, and then he just after that day, like after he accused me of telling people what to do, I said I don't, and I don't. You know, I'm not in position to tell anyone what to do. And then he said, I believe you, which made me like laugh. Like, I was like, oh, all right, then what? I wish I can laugh the way I laughed. But I was, all right, so I laughed, right? And I said, then why pull me into the office? You know I wouldn't do that. And then he got offended. It looked like immediately his whole persona switched up, and he said I was being aggressive. I was being aggressive. He used the word aggressive. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay. Before he pulled me to the office for this conversation, by the way,